Hey everybody, it's Nicole, and thank you for joining me today. You're in for a treat. This is my very first video. So this is the card we're going to do here, and I'll be using the Kathrine Label pop-up number 1011, which is a Karen Burniston die, and we'll have fun doing so. Alright, I did pre-cut everything just to save some time, and again, first video to make this a little bit easier on me. And the card is actually going to go like this. All right, so that paper right there is a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. I scored at the 4 1/4, and then I'm going to fold it. And this here makes the card base. All right, now that I have the card base, I'm going to take my first panel for the front of the card. That's that purple color, and we're gluing it down. We're using the liquid glue. Liquid glue is a little bit better to use on this kind of thing because then you can actually slide it around and get a good fitting on it before it's permanent. Now the glue I use is Barely Art. I get it from Amazon. Now the next one is this pattern flowered paper, and again putting the liquid glue on and centering it right there on top of the purple. Alright, now this next piece is you can actually have any size you want, but I just thought it would break up the pattern just a little bit. But I put that on there, and then the first label is actually the second label in the set for the dies here. I do use a Spectrum Noir pen, and I have colored the hello and also the letters to the inside ahead of time. I do put a yellow hello first, a white hello first, and then I go ahead with the sparkle on top, so that way it gives a little bit of dimension. Now to the inside of the card, we have the first two panels, which again, using the liquid adhesive, and we are putting it right so. Alright, putting that aside for the moment, and we're going to work on the label on the inside that goes onto the mechanism, which will pop out. Alright, again, using the liquid glue. It's my favorite glue. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. And with this, I'm actually going to take all those letters, and it's going to spell out thinking of you. And so what I have done, I skipped ahead actually. So first we're going to go ahead and work the mechanism. Everything is going to be a mountain fold. And once everything gets folded, I will show everything that will be used with a tape adhesion, the double-sided tape, which I also get on Amazon. And so I'm marking that corner right there, and also the two rectangles at the end. And so this is actually kind of like that score tape, but again, it's just a off-brand from Amazon. So once you get all those pieces on there, we're going to go ahead and fold this here, taking that first release paper off. And that's going to show us where to fold down, line it up, and then you can fold it flat afterwards and push it down real good to make sure it sticks and stays. Alright, next we're going to take the triangle, that top triangle, we're going to take those release papers off. It helps to have this tool right here, little poker tool, because I have absolutely no nails. So, and then whatever's overhanging, I just kind of fold back over itself. Alright, so we're going to put that right next to the fold, not on the fold itself. right up next to it. And then you're going to push it down real good and get it to stick. All right, now the next fold right there, you're going to fold it up and actually, there we go, fold it back the other way. So you see the sticker or the release tape that you're fixing to take off. Because once that comes off, it's going to actually connect to the other side of the card. And again, use my sticky tool, my sticky pin tool. All right, now leaving this flat, you're going to take the card, the back side of the card, and you're going to fold it over, holding it down on with the other hand. And then you're going to push it down real good. And then you're going to open it up and it sticks. Now what you want to do, you see it kind of lift up a little bit. I take my reverse tweezers and I'll stick it in there and varnish it down real good. And voila, it sticks and stays. All right, so next I am going to take the label, and I do use some washi tape, and I put a piece of tape on there so it helps me line up the letters like this. And I use the washi tape because it does not stick that great, and it doesn't peel up the paper or leave sticky residue behind. And so that helps me keep my sentiments straight. Now we're going to put the liquid adhesive on here, so that way when you do stick it on there, you can adjust it as you close it. And see, it takes me just a moment to kind of get it right where I want it. And once it's in there and you close it, you're just gonna press on it pretty good, and it'll put it in its place and it'll stay there. And like so. Ta-da! All right. Now we had one more white label piece that was cut, and we're going to put this on the left side of the panel, and this here is where you can write your sentiment. All right, what's a card without embellishments? So I had cut several of these hearts. Some of them I did mark with that Spectrum Noir shimmer pen. I love it because it's just easy on. All right, all the embellishments are on. Card is complete and ready to go. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Please subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you soon.